everybody, my name is Joe. Welcome back to the Joe is Hungry channel, where we look to science for all the answers, weigh all our options, taste all the goods, right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. I would like to give a very special shout out to Brett and Ren. Congratulations for making it this far. And by the way, I like your cameras. I want to wish a very special birthday shout out to Bree, Jordan, and Michelle at Wishes Sweets and Eats in Natchez, Mississippi. Maybe I'll get a cookie out of this. Gabriel, Jade, Caitlin, and Sam, Omni, Maxine, Bryson, Kyle, Mark, Aaron, Juno, and Jacqueline, Alex, Brandon, Josh, and Andrew. I want to wish a very special Joe is Hungry birthday shout out to each and every one of you. Fortunately for me today, we're headed over to Cartersville to check out Little Caesars' new Crazy Puffs. This new permanent edition of Little Caesars menu has been sold in Canada, everywhere else, and now it's in the United States. They come in two varieties. The first one is the pepperoni Crazy Puffs, and that's what we're going to do today. And secondly, the 3 cheese herbs and Crazy Puffs. The pepperoni version is made with freshly made dough, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni and pizza sauce, buttery garlic flavor drizzle, Italian herb, and Parmesan seasoning. The 3 cheese herbs and Crazy Puffs are also made with freshly made dough, mozzarella cheese, pizza sauce, the same buttery garlic flavor drizzle, Italian herb, and Parmesan seasoning. Little Caesars calls this the 3 cheese and herb Crazy Puffs, but nowhere on their website do they make any mention of what the 3 cheeses are. What's going on with that? Little Caesars? However, I do have inside information, aka Femboy, on my Discord server. He tells me that these cheeses are most likely mozzarella Munster, Parmesan, or Asiago cheese. If anybody out there knows, please leave it in the comments below. A single order of pepperoni, which is 4 Crazy Puffs, will pile an extra 490 calories onto your daily diet. Amazingly enough, the 3 cheese and herb version is exactly the same at another 490 calories. I have the stats on the screen and in the description below. Whether you get the 3 cheese or the pepperoni, each order will slice $3.99 from your dwindling cash reserves. At a large cheese pizza or a pepperoni for a combo price of $9.98 before taxes in Georgia. If you think a well-run company like Little Caesars with good portion control would put the serving weights in their nutritional information, well, you're gonna have to think again, because you would be wrong. Little Caesars prefers to keep that information all to themselves. And as usual in these cases, I reached out to customer service and media relations, and today I've not heard a single word back. Little Caesars, I'm waiting. So until they cough up some numbers, we're just gonna have to wing it and wait till later in the video when we do the Joe is Hungry weight test, calculate the actual real out the door fast food price per ounce. So let's get crazy and roll the drive-through at Little Caesars in Cartersville, Georgia.
Thanks, Little Caesars.
Yeah, I had the online order for Crazy Puffs, order number 338.
What was the name for the order?
Joe.
Okay, you can go around.
Thank you.
Do you need any napkins?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I've got my Crazy Puffs. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Crazy Puffs number 1 is 186.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Crazy Puff number 2 is 194.0 degrees Fahrenheit. Crazy Puff number 3 is 185.2 degrees Fahrenheit. For those of you who are new to the channel, I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. Hotter, of course, is always better. So Little Caesars, you definitely pulled these things right out of the oven and gave them to me. So today, you passed with flying colors. The Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to break out the knives, get ready to cut things apart, head back to the studios, and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. We find ourselves here again, checking the weights on these bad boys. But before we do anything, as you well know, we're going to take off with the packaging. In other words, we're going to set the tare on the scales. Crazy Puff number 1 weighs in at 4.85 ounces. Crazy Puffs number 2 is 4.95 ounces. Crazy Puff number 3 weighs in at 4.95 ounces or 141 grams. Now these are some very consistent weights. It seems like they have portion control down to a science. So Little Caesars, Cartersville, today you pass the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Since Little Caesars won't pony up any serving weights, the only thing I have left to do is add them all up, average them out, do the math, and you come up with a high 81 cents an ounce. So now it's time to do the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. We've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was. It looks like kind of a little bit of food for the amount of money you're spending. But I really can't tell anything until I do one more test, and I think y'all know what that is. That would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is. Bite test, engage.
Baby, I feel it all, bubbles on my skin. My baby envision, just let me begin. I wanna drink you up. Don't be scared, no, no, just let me be. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you.
I can taste the 2 little slices of pepperoni in these little pizza cupcakes. I can taste the cheese, or what little there is of it. I don't know if they just didn't put enough in, or it boiled off and soaked into the bread. It is definitely well seasoned. It's a savory little snack. Does this thing travel well? To figure that out, we're gonna have to take a peek behind the curtains and see what Shadow Joe has to say about it, and do the Joe is Hungry Sneak-a-Doodle Bite.
Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 1. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 2. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 3.
What do you think, bud? Will it travel?
I mean, you should know by now. Sometimes I think he's stupid. It was definitely hot, definitely fresh, juicy, a little bit small, but what do you expect? I'm gonna have to move on with this video.
Well, according to him, I guess I'm supposed to know. So I'm gonna say, take it home, eat it tonight, eat it tomorrow, it'll be just fine. So now it's time to give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the score that it really deserves. The execution, I don't have a problem with. They got it out in a timely manner, and it was piping hot. Little Caesars, you might want to consider squeezing off a little bit more cheese to make up for that boil off factor you got going on. And you could try putting a little bit more marinara sauce in these things. Heck, most of the time, I can't even tell there's any there. Or go all out. Give us a dipping cup full of that marinara sauce. You should be able to afford it for as much as we're paying for it. It seems like we have one of those giving us less for more things going on here. But anyway, it's not a bad snack. I don't hate it. It does have flavor. But today, it's just not lighting my world on fire. So today, Little Caesars, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna have to go 5.3. That is my number. This is my review. And hopefully, I will see you in the next video.